Yeah, I think we're working. We're good. I don't know. I'm gonna jump off. I'll give you a ring later, okay? I don't know. Bye. You can hear me. It's about bloody time. You can see my WhatsApp. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Got a little glimpse, little family glimpse there. So how is everyone? How is everyone on this bloody day in the crypto markets? Hope everyone's good. I'm only going to be on for probably about, I don't know, we'll do probably about half an hour, 45 minutes. Because I'm going out. I'm taking my daughter to a cinema. I'm actually going to the cinema for the first time in God knows how long. Like, we haven't been able to go to the cinema. I went to the cinema once in lockdown, and yeah, we went to see Tenet, and that was weird. Everyone had masks on. You had to wear a mask the whole time. So we're going to do that again. We're going to see Peter Rabbit 2, which is, obviously my daughter chose it. She's been wanting to see it, so nice little day out. But anyway, let's talk about the crypto markets, because that's why you're all here. Okay. I hope everyone's got a drink. I've got a nice cup of tea. Got a nice cup of tea in front of me. It's a little bit cold now because I've been trying to sort this bloody stream out. But let's talk about these markets. If everyone's got, you know, something they want to talk about, chuck it in the chat. Let me know how you are. You know, I like to converse. I like to talk. I like to chill out. So you guys let me know what you want to talk about, and we'll have a good time. We'll enjoy each other's company for a little bit. But let's talk about the markets a little bit, man, because Bitcoin is not having the not having the best of days. Who's got a nice glass of wine? Who else has got a drink? Everyone needs a drink. Everyone needs a little relax. Don't start drinking, you know, alcohol, unless it's the evening for you. I mean, right now we're just gone midday in the UK, so we came back from London. Sorry, this is going to happen a lot. I always go off in tangents and just start talking about stuff. But we came back from London yesterday, and we was on the train back, and there was a guy, and he had a big old, you know, drink of Heineken. I think it was Heineken, but they were big bottles, and he was just down in this thing on the tube, just down in it, watching something on his phone, and then I was thinking, okay, well, that guy's obviously had a hard day, you know, have a little drink, fair enough, blast some steam. And then he finished it. It was a big bottle as well. He finished it, put it on the side, whipped another one out of his pocket, cracked that one open. And we was on this train for about, I don't know, maybe about half an hour. And this guy, he went through 3 of these big Heineken bottles, just cracking them back. And I thought, it's only about 5:30. And this guy's already cracked 3 since he left work. I was like, that guy is either enjoying himself or he has a problem. But yeah, maybe not crack out the alcohol too early. But you got a nice cup of tea going. But yeah, let's talk about the markets, man, because I don't think people are best pleased today. Let's put it that way. I think people are a little bit worried, a little bit scared. So we'll talk about it. I'll offer my opinions, my perspective. I guess people will offer their opinions, their perspective in the chat. This is a collaborative effort. This is not just about me and my stream. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what your opinions are, and we'll have a little chat about it. So, obviously today, Bitcoin cracked below 40k. I think a lot of YouTube, if you was going by YouTube alone, it was impossible for YouTube for Bitcoin to go below 40k. It was impossible, but here we are. We're below 40k. Today we opened at 43, just below 44, and we're down 16% on the day, which is terrible. That's a bad candle, that is. And we had another one similar to start this whole sell-off a couple of days back on the 12th, and that was similar, around 16%. Hey Mosif, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Another UK brother there. So yeah, Bitcoin clearly not having the best of days. And why is this? Well, we've obviously had an incredible move from the lows. You know, all the way back in September, really. I mean, really, if you want to go all the way back, it's since the liquidity crisis back in March 2020, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a bit. But yeah, since 10K, Bitcoin's been on an incredible run, and we've had these little pullbacks, but we're starting to see this real kind of consolidation in this zone. It was a consolidation until we started to break down a bit here, but I think people need to have a little bit of perspective on what's happening at the moment, because. And I've been trying to dabble with this a little bit in my mind and thinking about it, because lately a lot of new people have been coming into the space, and this is their first experience of crypto. So we, as kind of I would say not veterans, but people who have been in the space longer and have seen this play out time and time again. You know, we've seen 2017, 2018, how it all happened, how it planned out, but people are getting in here anywhere above, you know, since Bitcoin broke out, since the media really started hammering it home around about above 30K, this is when people are getting into the market. A lot of people are getting into the market. And these people, when they see these sell-offs, they sell into it because they're not smart enough, they're not experienced enough, and they're too emotional. So they sell into this. Now, I'm not saying this is just retail. This is obviously some institutional, some fuckery, and a lot of FUD going around the markets as well. But yeah, a lot of people are down a lot. Exactly, Mosif. People are down 40, 50% since entering the market. You know, people buy in when there's mass hysteria about Bitcoin, about crypto. Oh my God, have you seen the price of Ethereum? Have you seen the price of Bitcoin? Did you hear that Bitcoin's above 60K? That's when they're buying. They're not buying, oh my God, you see Bitcoin went down, you know, 80% and now it's at 3K. Now's the time to buy. Those people don't care. Those people don't give a shit at that time. They want to concentrate on their own lives. They don't want to buy stuff when it's gone down loads. That's not their mentality. They want to buy it when everyone's talking about it, which is up here. So now these people are underwater because they bought anywhere above 50, 55. And now they're probably around 30, 40% down. And it's just, you know, emotions run high in this game. And yeah, people... Right, okay, so let's unpack this, So we had Elon. Obviously, we had Elon talking about... let's just see if we can unpack this a little bit, shall we? So Elon obviously said what he said about Bitcoin, said what he said about Dogecoin, was pushing Doge. I don't agree with it, but he was pushing Doge, and he has his own agenda there. But Elon Musk has sent the markets into a bit of a spiral with his comments about the emissions and how it's bad for the environment. And then following that, we had the... Shut up, woman! We had the China FUD 2.0. No, China didn't just ban crypto. Here's what really happened. But I was out yesterday and I saw that headline of Bitcoin banned in China. And I, you know, I was out and about. I picked up my phone, saw the headline, China bans Bitcoin, and for a second I was like, oh shit, you know, it hit me. I was like, oh no, has it really happened this time? Bollocks. And then I started thinking internally, oh damn it, what have I got to do? Have I got to go and tear up some positions? Have I got to go and, you know, try and keep things safe? But so I imagine if I felt that, and I would like to think I'm experienced in these markets now. You know, if I thought that, then what has other people been thinking? What are new people thinking that are entering space? Oh my God, China are huge and they're banning Bitcoin. Well, I need to get out the market. And even institution people who don't really understand the intricacies of Bitcoin and the markets and crypto, and they're just riding the hype, maybe they start selling into it. So yeah, I can understand why that headline scares people. Because it scared me for a second, I'll be completely honest. And then I started thinking rationally about it, and then I started looking into it more. Yeah, it was FUD. Okay, it was FUD. It was bullshit. So reports that China has enacted a fresh ban appears to somewhat be wide of the mark, despite a joint statement from 3 leading financial bodies underlining the fact that companies in the nation are barred from offering crypto-related services to their clients. So, is it Kiao Wang? I don't know. So he tweeted anyway, saying 3 dumb things happened within the last hour. 1, Reuters writing a misleading article on China banning. 2, people retweeting Reuters and believing it. And 3, market dumping on the Reuters news. So China didn't just ban crypto, it's reiterating an anti-speculation law from years ago. So it was FUD. It was China FUD 2.0. We had this back in 2017, around, I think it was this one here. China FUD. Now we've got China FUD 2.0. We're getting the same shakeout. I mean, back then, Bitcoin, we saw a 40% drop. And right now we have a 40% drop. So, history repeating itself. But this is what we need to understand. Emotionally, people are invested in this and they don't understand what they're investing into. So they're shitting themselves. They're scared. And that's why they're selling. That's why we're seeing this, you know? And it's not just, when I say new people entering the space, I don't just mean retail. I mean institutions who still don't understand and they're shitting themselves. They're taking their positions away. Because the institution, just because they've got more money doesn't mean they're smarter. They just have more money. They're still emotional. They're still humans. So we had Elon. We had the China FUD. And the third part really is that the markets have been going insane lately. Like insane. We've had, the markets went to around 2.5 trillion market cap overall. 2.5 trillion, which is insane. For someone like me who's been in the space for a while, that's an incredible number. Jesus, look at that. Anyway, so yeah, 2.5 trillion. We're now seeing a big drawback. A lot of market have exited the space. And it's even more than that. Look, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's about $800 billion worth of capital that's flowing out the market. 20% today, we're down. So, and that's because so much money has just flown into the market lately. Like we've seen this absolute insanity. And anyone who says that isn't the case is lying to themselves, you know? Like Moses brought up earlier, you know, people were buying absolute shitcoins, you know? And I mean, look, people are free to buy what they want, but it's disingenuous when people are entering the space. And I had this firsthand where I had people messaging me saying, oh man, I'm getting into crypto. You know what, Dread? I've been doing my research. I've got some cool coins. Man, this Dogecoin's something else, you know? And I'm thinking, oh no, don't, please don't. And then they're like, oh man, this elongate. You heard about this elongate? Woo! You heard about this safe moon? Woo! And you start thinking, this is what they think crypto is. This is what they think crypto is, you know? They see the thing that everyone's talking about and they think that it's the hottest projects. They don't understand that there's so much more to it. So that's what they're buying. That's what they're buying when they first come into. So we look at SHIB. The thing is, these projects pump the hardest, but these projects always also dump the hardest when we start to see a real rollover. And SHIB, again, people buying in real high, real high. Elongate, I know, it's crazy, man. And we'll go look at the shitcoins in a second, don't worry. So SHIB is down 72% right now. And that's what people are buying. People are buying when they're entering this space, you know, when the euphoria is happening and all these people are thinking, I've got to get into crypto, I've got to get into crypto. And they're going to Google and they're searching. That's what they're finding. And then they're finding SHIB. They're finding fucking, I don't know, arse coin, you know, all of these coins that are meme tokens. And that's what they're buying. So they're buying stuff like SHIB. They're buying stuff like Elon. They're buying stuff like MILF. They're buying stuff like that. Oh, Direwolf though. I'll tell you what, Direwolf. That's a real look at. I mean, look at this chart, guys. How could you not want to buy this? Look at this chart. Direwolf, man. Oh, we've had a big sell-off though on Direwolf, as you can see on this chart. Cumrocket. What's Cumrocket doing right now? People were buying this stuff, man. Oh, I can't even find Cumrocket. Maybe it's on a pancake swap. MILF coin. Should we have a look at MILF coin? I mean, look. See? People buy up here because they hear about this brand new coins that are coming out in the market and loads of people making money, and then they're down 60-70%. So there's a whole host of absolute shitcoin meme coins that have been going crazy. And SHIB, I don't think, yeah, we go. SHIB is now the 26th biggest crypto in the world. 6.3, there's still $6.3 billion market cap in SHIB token. A token that was specifically created because of this dog meme hype. And it's got $6 billion worth of value. That's what the market perceives it as right now. And when I bought some SHIB because I saw this dog hype was happening, and I bought some. I only put a small amount of money into it, but I bought some. And I made a lot of money on it. In comparison to how much I put in, I made a lot of money on it. Not life-changing money, nothing amazing, just a little bit of money. But it started going up, started climbing the charts. The moment that it hit Terra's market cap, I sold because I couldn't justify myself holding a meme token that was worth more than a project I believe in so much in Luna. So I sold, and then it kept going, and it had, I don't know how much it got to, but it definitely exceeded $15 billion market cap. And how can you justify that? That was happening in the market. We had so many projects that were pumping like crazy, and it was simply because they were dogs or they were animals, you know? And we're talking billions and billions and billions of dollars going into these tokens. So there was this it's just a crazy period where we had Elon Musk, putting money into Tesla, buying Bitcoin with Tesla's balance sheet, which obviously pushed the price up because everyone was ecstatic about it. Then doing a complete U-turn and saying that, it's not economically friendly and the emissions on Bitcoin and Doge is better. And then we had the China FUD. And then we've just had the fallout and the result of all of this insane hype around shitcoins, and all this capital that's been flowing into these shitcoins. And this is the result, It works both ways. You go up loads, you come down loads. And look, see it here. The top losers of the day. Look at these coins that are down. Remember, people lost money on every single one of these. Some people got wrecked. Upshib. Viagra token is down 70% today. Might be a good time to buy. You never know. Definitely going to go up. Shibacock. I mean, I need to see the logo on this one. I was hoping for something different. That's a shame. Look, nice little egg with Elon. I was hoping for a different logo, but there we go. Let us down there. Shibacock down 77%. Baby Shark Tank. Fair Moon. Lady Luck. All of these projects down a lot. And that's because stupid amounts of money was entering them from people who didn't have a fucking clue what they were doing, and they were buying the hype and everything. And they were, maybe people who were smart enough and was thinking, I'm going to put some money in, and I'll get out at the right time. And they didn't. They got wrecked. So that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing a result of a few things. It's not just one thing. I don't believe it's one thing. I think it's multiple things that's happening at once. We see it's Elon, it's China, it's the fallout of all the money coming in and going to hyped up shitcoins, meme tokens. And they're the projects that are hurting the most. That's what's dragging the market down right now. All that money that went through Ethereum into these hyped up meme coins. And Ethereum, and it's a result of so many projects just pumping like crazy lately and cooling off. You know? What do you think? Things are going to go up forever? That's not how it works. Ethereum is up since March last year. Just over a year, Ethereum is up 3,500%. 3,500%. And it's the second largest crypto. There's so much money went into Ethereum. And right now, we're down 40%. But we're still up 2,000% on Ethereum right now. There's so much capital was coming to the market that we had to have this. We had to have a cool off. It was not sustainable otherwise. So when I look at Bitcoin now, and I see Bitcoin's down 40%, I understand it. I understand it. You know, does it suck? Yes. Is it scary to new people? Yes. But I understand it. Because if we look at Bitcoin back in the last run up, so we're very much in a bull run right now. You know, we go down anymore, maybe we need to start reevaluating some things. But when we look at, let's get rid of that. When we look at Bitcoin in the last bull market, okay, we have from 2015 to, you know, the beginning of 2018, 27, let's say the end of 2017, Bitcoin had a huge move. $230 all the way up to 20k. Okay. And you just, when you see that, you think, oh, look, all the way up. Up. It's not how it works. It's not how this works. And, you know, I know a lot of you know this, but this is for people maybe who don't quite understand. Okay. We're going to break it down for those people. Okay. Bitcoin is down 40% right now. If we look at Bitcoin here from the top, Bitcoin's down about 40 to 44% right now, okay? Which is a lot. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot, okay? And that's not great at all. But we'll have a look at Bitcoin. We'll go from here. So we had the first big run up here, approaching the highs. Bitcoin dropped 41% there. Then we had another run up, another breakout here, and then another breakout above the highs, the previous highs of the market there. And then Bitcoin dropped 33%. Then we had another breakout here, another breakout above the highs. And then we had a 40% retracement there. And then we had another breakout here, and then we had the China FUD. We had another 40% retracement there. And then we had another breakout here. I wouldn't call this really a retracement, but we'll count it anyway. And another 30% there. So that run up from, let's just say $400 to 20k. We had 5 retracements. 3 of them were 40%. 3 of them. Now, if I'd said here, let's get rid of these now. If I'd said, look at that market there, and you saw that candle here, okay, you'd be thinking, ah, shit, we're done. The market's just overcooked. Too much money came into the markets. You know, if stuff started going crazy, altcoins started following and going crazy as well, the market's done. Because we had a 40% retracement right here. Well, yeah, we had a 40% retracement, but markets kept going. So from that moment there, the market still went up around 1,000%, and we can do that on any of them. Okay, maybe this one's the most likely because of the China FUD. This one here. So from this moment, market still went up 400%. Okay. So this isn't any. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this isn't anything unusual. in Bitcoin's history. This isn't anything unusual. Now, if we start getting a steeper decline and we start seeing, you know, anything above 50%, maybe we take out these lows here and we start really breaking down, then maybe we're retesting the previous high. You know, I don't expect that to happen. I don't want that to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but yeah, we need to keep that in mind, because right now I'm still bullish. I still think that we're having a retracement. We're having a deep retracement because of what happened over the last 5 months, let's just say. But if we start seeing a real breakdown below 30k, then of course we need to reevaluate everything, because the market structure has changed. So at the moment, currently, I don't think anything. I don't think it's anything different than what Bitcoin's done in the past, in the previous run up. But we have to keep an eye on it, because things can change. Things can change, and we have to be reactive to this. You know. So I don't know. For me, you know, that's how I try to keep perspective on things, because I know there's a lot of new people in the space who don't understand, and I think that's something that I take for granted sometimes, and it's something I try to do on my channel, on my Twitter, you know, because I very much talk to people who are new to the space. You know, I like to educate. I like to talk about projects that I'm a big fan of, and I like to champion projects that are, in my opinion, fundamentally strong. And I try to pivot people who enter the space who are talking about, you know, shitcoins and hyped up shitcoins, and pivot them to projects that actually matter, projects that are going to be around in 5 to 10 years. And that's what I like to do. And I try to educate, and that's the whole thing. So this stream very much now is just me relaxing and chilling out with you guys. But I wanted to give some perspective, my perspective, to maybe new people who are entering the space. You know, maybe people who have entered and don't quite understand what a lot of you guys do understand. Yes, I'm reading the chat, Patrick Starr. I am reading the chat. I was on a roll, man. You know. So let's go through the chat a little bit. Hill, who says Quant is carrying his portfolio. True that, brother. Quant, again, you know, that's on the week. Is that today? Okay. Quant was holding up nicely, but same fate as most projects in the market right now. You can see the market very much red across the board. Only a few projects that are doing okay or holding their value. You know, everything is very much in the dumps at the moment. You know, Hafa project I really like, in the dumps. Uniswap going down a lot. Quant USD not doing very well. BNB coin, you know, I'm not particularly a huge fan of BNB, but it's been one of the biggest gainers in the market, so it's worth keeping an eye on. Same with ADA. I'm not a big fan of the project, but keep an eye on it. Alliance block breaking down, not looking good. Forget all this. This is a mess, this chart. But Ultra, the same. You know, Luna, I have a big position in Luna, not doing very well. So all projects are seeing the same fate at the moment. I think the interesting one with Quant is we have this multi-year channel that's been carved on Quant, and we're peaking just above it at the moment, just above it. And if we close the week above this, I think we did have the first daily close. Look at that. The first daily close out of this multi-year channel that's been carved with Quant. And we had our first close. As always, we'd like to see a retest. This is what we're seeing right now. But on the weekly, if we can get that weekly close above this channel, then I'm expecting big moves from Quant going into the launch of the Overledger network, which, you know, should be next month. If hopefully if all things go to plan. And I'm not saying that is the moment that it's going to explode. I'm just saying that that's an event that a lot of people are looking forward to. I expect price to react to that, which it has been. And you know, hopefully we start seeing some real utility. And yeah, Quant is looking nice. If we get this close above out of this channel, you know, we could easily wick back down and we would have the same situation we've had the last couple of times. Break up, wick, close below. Who knows? But as of right now, 4 days to go on the weekly, looking good. And the monthly, it's looking good. So I also think, Mosif, that Quant will close above. But, you know, we have to be realistic. Quant has done its own thing for a long time now, so we have to keep that into account. Oh, that tea is cold already. That's disappointing. So let's go through the chat. Let's have a little look at what are you guys talking about. Elongate. SHIB was shown to me at 5 million. Is that 5 million market cap? Hill, who says he was shown SHIB at 5 million market cap. Oh my god, I feel so bad for you. Did you buy any at all? Please tell me you bought some. Oh, that's tough to take. That is tough to take. Man, good words. Just bought the dips. Chris A says just bought the dips on Hafa at 66 cents and Alliance Block at 41 cents. Was too big not to get involved. Hey man, I think these are huge buying opportunities on a lot of projects right now, in my opinion. I believe that we're seeing, you know, this is a big sell-off across the markets, and we're getting some real opportunities, and these dips are for buying, in my opinion. You know, obviously if the structures really start to change when we're talking about Bitcoin, then we need to take that into account. But as of right now, I think projects like Hafa, projects like Alliance Block, projects like Quant, well, not Quant because Quant hasn't, but projects like Luna, they're offering real opportunities right now. So I agree. I'm looking at these levels as well. I'm being told that I need to end this stream soon because we need to get ready for the cinema. So I'll stick around for another 5 minutes, and then we'll jump off. We might do this. We might just do this again tomorrow. Who knows? If you guys like this sort of thing, we like just chilling out, let me know. We'll do it more often. I don't mind. I've got nothing to do these days. At least the coins with real utility aren't affected as much. I agree. That's something that I really agree with. I think there are projects like Luna, there are projects like Quant that are not going to be as affected as much by these moves in the future. I think they're going to decouple from the stuff that Bitcoin's doing, from the stuff that Ethereum's doing. You know, and their real utility is going to drive those projects. I totally agree with you there. Ragok. What else we got? Patrick Star says Quant is staying strong for me. Yep, it's one of my biggest positions, so I'm very happy. What projects in your portfolio that you see will continue during the bear market? So I imagine you're saying continues to do well during the bear market. Again, well, that ties into what we were just saying. I think we're going to see projects that will decouple. I need to get rid of this MILP token. Sorry. Let's talk about Unizen as well, because that's a project that I believe will do well. Again, seeing a little bit of a sell-off as well. But yeah, I think projects like Quant, Unizen, Luna, Hafa, Alliance Block, I think they will start seeing real utility driving them. And you know, and we will see some form of a decoupling. And I'm not saying that they will be green in a bear market, but they will do better than most projects because they have real world utility driving them, and it's not just speculation. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see what real utility does in a speculative market. So Unizen's a project that I think will do well. I think exchange tokens did well during the bear market and came out very strong in a bull market. I don't see Unizen being any different. I think Unizen is a new beast, a new animal, compliant liquidity provider. I think that Unizen is my largest position right now. So that tells you what my opinions on Unizen and where I believe Unizen is going. And I think it's extremely undervalued. And I think even during a bear market, Unizen will still grow. But that's just my opinion, that's just my opinion. But yeah, I think there are projects that will definitely decouple. Moved a lot into lunar farming, Kevin D says. Solana, I've not really looked into Solana, I'll be honest with you. I really should. Quant staying godly, I agree with you, Sergio. It's log out of day crypto. Log out of crypto day. Yep, I agree. I'm about to go to the cinema. Gonna log off. Let it do its thing. GVM Dread, give me just 3 figs so I can buy the dip on Hafa. 3 figs? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean there, my friend. David Tracy says quant remaining solid. Thank you for bringing it to my attention in a year. No worries. I'm glad that I can bring projects to people's attention. They can look into them properly. Patrick Starr says this is the best cinema. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Lower fees also drive decoupling. It's a good point. John Davison, love your work, Bongo. I love you, John Davison. Lucas, could you make some videos with the analysis you use to pick up some projects? How do you find them? How do you analyze them? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start building out my YouTube a little bit better because it's been neglected a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna start doing some videos around what not to look for, the pitfalls of crypto, what we should be looking into, and yeah, how we should research projects, and trying to give people a better understanding of how to operate in the space, and not get trapped by those who are doing nefarious actions and trying to just entice people for the wrong reasons. So yeah, I will definitely be building out some proper content around that, so that's a good idea. Anyway, I've got to jump off, guys, because I have to go see Peter Rabbit 2, and I need to get ready for it. My daughter's probably waiting. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed just hanging out, looking at the charts, hoping just sharing a bit of perspective. I'm going to try and do these a bit more because I enjoy doing them. They're easy to do. We'll just chill out, chat, and put a video out, and hopefully other people can watch it later on. But yeah, I'm going to jump off. We'll do it again soon. And I hope you guys have a good day, whatever you're doing. And who knows, we might do another one of these later in the week. So